Welcome to our deep dive guide. Today, we're unpacking a hidden force that shapes our conflicts, friendships, and even self-talk: the drama triangle versus the empowerment triangle. This isn't just a theory. These patterns might be running your relationships behind the scenes. Stick around as we reveal the traps of self-sabotage, how to spot them, and powerful ways to flip the script for good. Have you ever found yourself stuck in the same frustrating arguments or wondering why you sabotage your own goals over and over? You're not alone. There's a hidden pattern, almost like a secret playbook, dictating these moments, and it's called the drama triangle. Most people have no idea they're trapped in these roles. But what if you could spot the pattern as it happens, and more importantly, change your script? Let's start by uncovering the shadowy side of conflict most of us never see coming. The drama triangle is a psychological model created by Dr. Karpman. Imagine three corners: victim, persecutor, and rescuer, each representing a role we slip into during stressful interactions. It sounds simple, but in practice, this triangle generates chaos. It keeps people spinning in conflict instead of resolving real problems. Can you see which role you most often play? Let's dive deeper. The victim sees themselves as powerless and unlucky. Life just happens to them. This isn't always about actual victimization. It's a mindset that says, "Why does this always happen to me?" The hidden payoff? They get to avoid responsibility for changing the situation. But underneath, there's a cost: chronic helplessness and resentment. Next, meet the persecutor, the enforcer of blame. This person criticizes, controls, or even bullies others with phrases like, "If you listened, we wouldn't be in this mess." But surprisingly, they're often driven by their own fears and insecurities. Their satisfaction? That fleeting rush of superiority. The cost? They sabotage trust and fuel endless battles. Think about a time you caught yourself policing or attacking rather than helping. What drove you then? Then there's the rescuer, rushing in to fix everything, even when no one asked. The rescuer's secret motive is to feel needed and avoid their own anxiety. But this so-called help actually disempowers others and keeps the whole drama alive. Over time, rescuers become exhausted, unappreciated, and worse, can switch to feeling like the victim themselves. Have you ever tried rescuing until it backfired? The real twist? These roles aren't fixed. In just one argument, people can flip from rescuer to victim to persecutor. The drama triangle thrives on shifting blame and adrenaline, triggering emotional highs and lows that make the pattern addictive. The more we play these parts, the more stuck we feel. Why is this drama so hard to quit? Living in the drama triangle comes with serious costs: lost agency, resentment, and problems that never get solved. Teams get bogged down, relationships stagnate, and individuals spiral into negativity. But the most damaging price? The belief that someone else must change first, trapping us in endless loops of frustration. What if there was a brighter alternative? Enter the empowerment triangle, the antidote to the drama spiral. Psychologists call it the winner's triangle or the empowerment dynamic. Here, the same three corners morph. Victim becomes creator, persecutor becomes challenger, and rescuer becomes coach. The shift isn't just mental, it's neurobiological. Are you ready to see how flipping the script transforms everything? The creator role is the opposite of victim. Instead of asking, "Why me?" the creator wonders, "What do I want? And what can I influence?" This mindset activates responsibility and action. Even when circumstances are unfair, the creator finds a way to move forward. Imagine rewriting your self-talk. How much more could you achieve if you asked, "What's my next best move?" The challenger isn't about attacking or belittling. It's about naming hard truths constructively. By separating person from problem and using assertiveness with respect, challengers inspire growth instead of conflict. In families, at work, or with friends, it's the difference between "you never listen" and "here's a concern. Can we solve it together?" What would happen if your feedback empowered, not deflated? Now, picture the coach, formerly the rescuer. Rather than taking over, the coach asks powerful questions and supports others' growth. They set healthy boundaries and foster independence. Instead of "let me handle it," the coach asks, "What support would help you succeed?" Shifting from savior to guide, they multiply everyone's potential. How could your relationships change if you coached, not rescued? Behind the scenes, when we shift from drama to empowerment triangle, our brains switch from stress mode, fight or flight, to social safety. The conversations slow down, creativity returns, and collaboration thrives. This isn't magic, it's real biology. Our prefrontal cortex re-engages and emotional hijacking drops off. Think of the shift like moving from a stormy sea into calm waters. Of course, real life throws us curveballs. The triangles aren't abolished. They're navigated moment by moment. Recognizing the roles is the first victory, but practice is key. Start with honest self-inquiry. Am I acting from compulsion or curiosity? Am I blaming or building? It's the micro shifts, pausing, asking better questions, setting clean boundaries, that remake our daily interactions. Transforming our triangles also means working with compassion for ourselves and others. Trauma, power imbalances, and systemic challenges can complicate change, and sometimes you'll need outside support. But by moving from blame to curiosity, we can erode the drama's power and make the empowerment dynamic our new normal. Growth isn't about perfection, it's about orientation and persistence. Thanks for joining our journey from the shadows of self-sabotage to the bright side of personal empowerment. Which triangle shows up in your life the most? Drop your stories and questions in the comments. Your insight could help someone else. If you found value here, hit subscribe so you never miss another eye-opening episode.